Well, now it's time for the nightmare. Is that the name of chapter 2 last time? I don't remember.
You're
I don't think
path
so.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
I thought we went
princess.
right last time.
What are you asking me? Oh, you mean the path?
The path. Yeah, didn't it used to go right?
Is that not what direction it's currently going? What are you asking me?
It's going left.
I mean, it's going to the right at the top. Or do you mean like that part didn't?
That part, I swear that part went the other direction.
I don't know. You'd have to check the VOD. I wasn't quite cementing the path direction into my long-term memory.
It looks different.
It feels the same to me, but maybe I just wasn't paying that much attention to it. I've more just been looking at bushes and bushes and bushes. But because of these bushes, I feel like it's the same. Because I've just been watching all the hatching.
Yeah. My brain feels weird.
Your what?
My brain.
That's what I thought you said, but I wanted to confirm. Because it's kind of a weird thing to feel weird.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no. Or do we want to do the silent type now, where we just go to the cabin?
Proceed to the cabin.
We just want to skip it all?
Yeah, don't get the narrator in on the joke.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
She did it very poorly, though, last time.
Says.
She could have just told me nice things that I wanted to hear, and then I would have let her out.
Yeah.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us
Oh,
last
well.
time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Don't trust anyone.
Hello, voice of the paranoid.
Okay.
Because because we didn't trust her. We didn't, we just locked her down there to figure it out later. Well. But, well, actually, that could be...
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood
Where's
of the
the
walls
door?
almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
So what I was gonna say was that, so in our first one...
Oh god, look over to the right.
Oh, yeah. And the side.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice them over there. Oh, that's creepy.
But I'd say, so the problem is that with our first one, we killed her and it made her to where she really wanted to kill us. We accidentally made it to where we didn't trust her with that one, so now she's never gonna trust us.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to do that then?
But we also, so we wanted to kill her and then other things happened and it made it to where we went from a nice wood cabin to rock, which would be harder to fight in. And so now that we're paranoid, we have no door.
We have no door and we have
no windows. Wait, so basically...
And people are watching us.
Yeah, well, of course, we're paranoid. Which is... So if we were trying to go for the... I don't know, what even is the optimal route? What are we trying to do? Are we trying to woo the princess? What are we trying to do exactly here?
Have her not be evil?
Okay, so what personality trait do we think that both we need to embody and then give her for the next run?
Acceptance?
How do we do that? Do we just accept her with open arms? We just trust her wholeheartedly? Is that...
Paranoia is gotta be yelling at us the whole time, but
Yes.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We'll see, I guess. We've already accidentally set our bed. Now we have to sleep in it, even though there's no blankets and a lot of space under the bed and people in the corners of the room. And but anyway, so mirror, knife.
Yep.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So when we went to the end of the last one and we had... I think the last time we saw the mirror was just us trying to go down the really skinny rock corridor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what'll happen if we just never interact with it at this point.
Let's try never interacting with the mirror and trying to get on the princess's good side. That's what the goal of this section is.
That's what we're gonna try, but she makes it so hard.
She sure does.
Hold on. What happened to the door?
Good question.
It's just an empty frame.
You are correct.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
No, but I feel their eyes on us.
I don't need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
You are correct. We need to trust her.
Breath in, deep breath
Hopefully.
out. Your task awaits.
I don't trust the narrator.
Well, actually, I'm kind of curious. So since she just kind of turned into like a weird ghostly being with that last one, so what if the being she turns into now is just going to be like a weird incorporeal type being?
That would be interesting.
And she just keeps being a bigger, badder ghoul each time.
She's adaptive.
Yeah.
Let's not even mention the mirror.
And we're not going to take the blade because we're still trying to be
take
nice.
the blade.
Oh, we should have taken the knife.
We're taking the pacifist route.
Going
Yeah.
down the line
Yeah.
didn't do us any favors.
And as we know from Undertale,
Hayashi.
we have to fight all of the people to make them our friend. So. Oh.
Cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps
Jesus
suspended
Christ.
in darkness.
Those eyes.
Yeah, they're blinking at us.
Oh, God.
They're all blinking at us. Well, if there's anything more paranoid, it's trying to use stairs that are not connected to anything.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well,
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static.
What?
As if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Amnesia. No, not amnesia. What the fuck is that thing?
Amnesia the Dark
What the fuck
Descent?
is that? No, the looping one. The
What?
looping game that Mark really likes.
Which one? Give me because of context. Mark's played a lot of games.
You're walking through a hallway that's like a corner, and then there's a door with a bathroom, and then there's a phone behind you, and then it's the front door. And then you go through the door at the very end of the hallway, and it loops back to this door.
God, that's such an old game at this point, and everyone uses that trope. What the fuck is that game called?
Yeah. That was the origin.
What is the fuck is that game called? It's
know.
not Paranormal Activity. That's not what it's called.
That is a movie series, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's from back then, practically, at this point. Because was that a game or a movie demo trailer thing?
It was a game. It was a game. It was a standalone game.
I couldn't, I thought it was a demo for something bigger, and they just never ended up doing anything, because wasn't it supposed to have...
PT!
Yeah. So that makes sense why Paranormal Activity was coming up, because it's PT.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paranormal Tactivity.
PT, yeah. This kind of has the PT effect.
Does PT have a unabbreviated self? What is...
Let me see. Playable teaser.
Oh, yeah. See, it's a teaser. Isn't that funny how such a big thing came from literally just playable teaser?
It was a playable teaser for Silent Hill.
That's what it was. And then Norman Reedus and His Amazing Fetus was going to be in that?
I don't remember.
I thought of Norman, and then it just kind of came to me as Jack calling him that all the time, I think. Because, at the very end, there was, a trailer at the end of the teaser.
Oh, Silent Hills was actually canceled, and Konami removed PT from the PlayStation Store.
Yeah. That's why everyone's like, it's so sad that it was unfinished.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to have Norman.
But yeah, this is a PT style game.
Kind of. I mean, except with not the exact same hallway every single time, basically.
No, but it's the exact same situation over and over again.
Kind of. I mean, the main thing is just that PT is a lot more linear of sorts. Like, it doesn't branch nearly as wide as a endless abyss for the basement.
Yeah. Let's go down the stairs.
Yes.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
How does it?
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Are we?
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
I'm gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm not going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it.
No, you messed up that first sentence.
Oh, I'm just going to kill her, sorry. Oops, I accidentally right-clicked. There we go. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists. My brain saw the PE or something, I guess, and was just like, I don't know why you're all being such pansies right now. I'm like, that's not what that word says. Step off of the void into the void. Kill ourselves. I mean, I do think
that's always an option.
I do think that'd be an interesting run. Just whenever there's the option to kill ourselves, we kill ourselves.
We just do it, yeah. Not this time yet.
What kind of voice do you think that would give us? Voice of the depressed
coward?
Coward, yeah, I guess. But talk to her?
Yeah.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
Well, I'll let her know that she should not kill us this time. It's okay.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
Mr. Voice of the Hero, come on.
Of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
Where the fuck is she?
A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Well, right has a pair of blinking eyes, and left, I suppose, also has blinking eyes, just not quite as visibly.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
You are correct, and there's a lot of hiding spots.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Yeah, how extremely unbasement-like it is.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
You know?
I'm going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I kind of want to go right just because the path goes that way.
It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
That's creepy. Oh, there is a cat behind me.
Yeah, I saw
In her
that.
box.
I looked over you and saw that. So we can... Alright, so we can go left, go right, do nothing, or we could just go back.
Let's go right.
Okay. Over toward those one pair of eyes looming in the distance.
Yeah.
You turn to the right.
Eyeballs.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Hey, look, there she is.
I told you I was going to find
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's embodied this type of entity this time, it seems.
Yeah.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly
Oh
go
god,
numb.
she's
What is...
interesting.
So I was gonna ask before, but I decided not to. Is there some sort of ghostly apparition type that makes you go numb, or just is as she is? Because I don't think it'd be like a banshee or anything, but I feel like you'd have a much better idea as to
She's
those
not a
things.
banshee.
You know.
Banshee requires screaming.
Well, yeah, that's why I said not that one. But that's the only thing I can think of that's, you know, floating and ghostly, because I don't know much about those things.
I mean, if we base it off of Phasmophobia, maybe the Hantu, because it requires, extreme temperature.
What does this extreme temperature have to do with this?
The cold.
Yeah?
Cold seeping in.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I thought you were going to say whichever one of the ghosts over there don't have the footprint in the salt.
That's the Banshee.
Oh, is it? Is that the old...
Yeah.
Wait, there's a Banshee in there? I forgot there was a Banshee in Phasmo.
Yeah.
Is that the only one, though?
No, it's not the Banshee.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Hold on.
think that was the name.
Banshee does paranormal sounds. Hold on. Who doesn't leave footsies?
Who don't do the footies?
The Wraith, my bad.
But yeah, that
could be a Wraith.
That's more of the name that sounded correct.
That sounds correct. A Wraith.
While I was trying to think, I couldn't remember anything anymore, but I was just like, I don't even know. But yeah.
Honestly, I think she is taking the form of a Wraith, because now that I've remembered that word exists.
What all does the Wraith do?
The Wraith, in actual, mythology.
Rather than in the game.
They do have a super tendency towards extreme colds, and they do have some electric components as well. So
electric would make sense.
And they tend to kill kill victims as well. So.
Well, I mean, do we have anything to note of her weird porcelain-like mask?
No.
And her very
she definitely
undead
looks interesting.
self.
Yeah, she definitely looks interesting.
Well,
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
I don't know, do we? Maybe we do. Maybe this is accidentally the you kill us every time run.
I accidentally put a smudge on my glasses.
Oopsie.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
She's not supposed to be a Wraith? Well, too bad, she is.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Well, she has a much prettier tiara this time.
Yeah, I like this look.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
I love that.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver.
I think he's just gonna keep repeating that.
Heart,
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was gonna just slowly fade out, but then it didn't.
Yeah.
lungs, liver.
When I thought it was going to finish, I was gonna say pancreas, but then he kept going.
Yeah.
Lungs
Oh, my
pull in a
smudge is still
desperate
there.
gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Okay. I thought we were dead.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? How dare you breathe? What?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Oh?
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Heart, liver.
Dad, are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver,
Interesting. Our one of our consciousnesses is just gonna focus on making our
liver.
body function.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves, heart,
Interesting.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
heart.
Oh well, standing here gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
I love her little pose right now. It's cute.
God, I just like this look, in all honesty. It's gorgeous.
It was I was just like, Halloween. Just do that on our scooter. Look very creepy.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
because she just wants,
He's
I guess,
making a point.
she just wants to watch us slowly shrivel up and die, I guess.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
She like plucked us out of the water like a fish, and now she's just having fun watching us flail on the floor.
Yeah.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. Doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking,
Let's talk.
shouldn't you?
Let's talk.
Well, so why don't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened
after you killed me last time?
That's a good question. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. I don't think we're in a position to ask that or say that or, you know. You're a lunatic.
There's that one.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation? I mean, that's a fun one.
That is also a good option.
How about I kill you instead? That's not gonna happen. We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. Friends, even. That's a fun one.
Okay, there's 3.
And then options for things that we're not doing yet. Wait, I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst and just stay here. That's kind of funny.
Remain with your nightmare.
Yeah, basically. So last time, I guess, first?
Yeah, let's ask about last time.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Interesting. So yeah, she's tied to us.
I don't think I can live without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Liver,
nerves, heart.
No, go back up.
And if I let you out... Oh, wait, what do you mean, this one?
That one.
Oh, if you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? You know, why didn't you try being nice to me? I thought I skimmed it and thought it was the same from before.
No, it's not. It's different. I like that
That's a good one. Should we do that one?
Yeah.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
No, but you killed us last time.
You died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
And then I'm thinking the friends one, because I don't know how much longer we're going to stay alive.
Let's try and do the friends thing.
We don't have to be enemies. We can be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
That's a weird noise in my ear.
Yeah, it is. Okay, there's the other one that we like.
And if I let you out, what happens? Do we go our separate ways? No.
If you want to work together, can you turn off the organ shutting down business?
Can you make me stop dying?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Helpful.
Liver.
Okay. Shall we leave together?
Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Let's get out of here.
Well, leave together, which one we want? You'll win, or let's just go?
Let's just go. Let's get out of here together.
Sure.
What? No!
Come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. And, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
True.
Yeah.
But also, so that kind of does just show off that the narrator does have controls somewhat over
He
things.
sure does.
Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I like paranoia, even though he's,
Yeah. He's helpful. He's helpful.
he's
at
very
least.
helpful.
Well, I mean, because
Keeping us alive.
just like the hunted said, it's being fearful of things is a great way to stay alive.
He's gonna
Click of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
I mean, just keep in mind, Mr. Sir, as soon as we die, she'll probably go back to how it was. So.
Come along.
She's gonna be captured by the hands.
Down here.
She's cute.
The princess glides
She
up
is
the
cute.
stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the
She's
perfect
incorporeal. You can't stab an incorporeal being.
Right? She's a fucking ghost right now.
opportunity. But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out.
No.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
Well, up we go.
Onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate
Ow.
every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality.
Well, but we can still feel
God, that
it.
would
That
be
means we're not
painful.
dead yet.
Is this
God, I hate pins and
really
needles
worth
feeling.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. We'll see.
At least it's a choice.
It is.
That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Well, I've already killed her, and
choice.
it did nothing for us when we killed her, so...
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
Unless I
I'm
want to
trying my
jump over
best.
the edge, yeah.
Unless I kill myself, and then you get to deal with it.
Yeah.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there.
Okay.
Huh.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Head
Ugh,
twists
gross.
back in your direction.
There wasn't a door before, though.
watching you with dead
That's true.
eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
I mean, in this particular moment, it does feel kind of tormented pettish. But,
Yeah, but it's fine.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more
Paranoia!
options.
Paranoia!
Dangerously low on those right now.
Paranoia.
You consider that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? It's trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin.
oh, the hero's bad at this.
No.
Yeah.
You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Yes,
I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I?
you do.
Yes, you do.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't.
I mean, it's not like I am intentionally doing it, madam.
I know, I'm not doing it intentionally.
But also maybe paranoia, if you can make it to where my nerves stop working so it doesn't feel like I'm walking on pins and needles this whole time, that'd be great. I'd rather just be a
No,
numb
it's
mess.
important.
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again.
Well,
Guess we're not stabbing her in the back.
no.
Nope.
But we weren't planning on it anyway, so it's okay.
No, we weren't.
Not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter. I'd rather not be sober.
And now
Okay.
you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
I guess. Alright, step into the world, quote-unquote.
Doorknob twists in your hand.
A world of terror. Let your terrors loose upon the world.
Path beyond the
Oh boy.
I mean, I feel like this is a concerning version of her to let loose into the world, though, since she's, like, the embodiment of fear. I don't know.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
With me by your side, hopefully. With the constant reminder of heart, liver, lungs, nerves in my background.
But it's so cold, too.
What was that thing called again?
Against my
What?
skin.
What's
What was
called?
the achievement called?
A world of terror.
19%.
24.7. It says for
Oh, it must have updated since I opened this page.
potentially.
It says 19.1 for me for world stats.
I mean, I can only imagine that one's going to be a bit behind. Interesting. The lowest one we have at the moment is 21% of people have lured the enemy into the open field. Oh, she's cold.
The lowest one on here? The lowest one on here is 2.6%.
We're not looking at that just yet.
No.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground. Maybe she can't survive outside of the cabin. Maybe this will make it where she doesn't want to leave as much.
Why is it so cold?
I don't know. Why is it? Oh, and the hands are
Yeah,
grabbing
that's
her.
what I thought.
Yep, she's not allowed to. The world won't let her.
Yeah.
You don't get the chance to respond normally ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Well, it's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
I like the second option because it's relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, Sing is the first one saying, it's the end for you. You'll be dead. Yeah, I think this
But it
one.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Kind of.
That's because it is.
And not in a good way.
Thank you, Paranoia, for keeping us alive.
You know, just long enough to get her out of the house. It's not the end. Whatever is going on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. This one?
Yeah, do the last one, yeah.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. Can we trust you?
Understandable. Approach the mirror. Silences reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. It's me again. Oh wait, no, the bloat. You've grown. Oh. I got a different achievement this time. I mean, it's... Wait, what if these are like weird spider legs? You know?
No.
Because it's so hard to see, but it almost looks like really furry legs. With our weird
I think their legs.
Regardless. Arms. But why would we have our legs all the way up here? It didn't say that we bent down or anything.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
I think we're a weird spider reptile bird thing. And I'm very ooey gooey.
So we are technically at the halfway point according to these ones.
Let me see the if I look at my achievements, we have earned 7 of 97 achievements.
I know, I'm saying because there's like 6 that it's either 6 or 8. I'm not sure.
6 or 8 what?
that are like actual game ones, not like certain choices.
I don't know what you're telling me.
The achievements, you know, like how sometimes in games you get achievements for like ending a chapter.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying there's 8 of those. We just passed 3.
Okay. Well, anywho, we've grown.
Yeah, but
you find yourself in the long quiet once again.
After this?
We can. It's been 3.5 hours, as we have expected that to be close to the halfway point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's proceed to the cabin and see what it's like, where exactly it's taking us, see if we have a better stopping spot.
Yeah. Just when we go to the next restart is when we should end it.
She's a little bit more wraithy this time.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the cabin. We shall approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I gave you a whole new ghostly personality. Or should I say perspective?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I guess. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? Do you want to start with that one, or do we want to...
Yep, let's start with that one.
I don't think that these have been changing when we asked. When we're here, at least.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
It's the ship of Theseus.
Fuck. You can't escape it.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you'll do? You know that at the end of this, once you've finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Thank you. Interesting. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Attack, destroy, myself, or go back?
Just go to the top.
Oh, goodness. Just that
Let's
one?
just listen to all of them, yeah.
Goodness gravy.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Suppose that makes sense.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Seems harmless.
I think I get it. So, I'm still going off of the purgatory theory here.
Sure.
But I think we're collecting the parts of our souls that have fractured in purgatory.
Sure.
So we can, be together and happy at the end.
Sure. Be more whole, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know that I'm going to kill you at the end of this, so...
Yeah, just
ask
skip,
about the
skip
wall.
the ones that don't fit, yeah.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those
Okay,
that are
so
yet untread.
a full playthrough will show you every path.
And that just means that we can't accidentally go down the same path because every click will go somewhere different.
Okay, cool.
Which just means that if you want to go back down a path you've already done, you're gonna have to reset the game.
Yeah.
Which is fine, though, because I don't need to necessarily go down the very same specific path we've done before.
Yeah.
We'll see. Do we want to ask why they've been kind or something? I don't...
Let's do why instead of thank you.
Yeah, I still think it's interesting that this is even an option, because I'm like, I don't even know who we've met. What do you mean?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
True. Do you have any thoughts on me, basically?
Well, look up one that changed. It got rid of the repeat.
Oh, true. Do you want to,
Yeah.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
My monitor's trying to turn off. Okay, there
True.
it goes.
I guess?
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I feel like that's an interesting question and answer for, so what do you want for Christmas? And they're like, no, I can't tell you what I want for Christmas. You need to figure it out. Any thoughts?
Yeah.
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt.
You see?
She will make for a tender heart.
So the Wraith version really was just the, I'm gonna leave you down here and we'll get to know each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change and grow? Or, yeah. I think all the other ones are the same, so.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I feel like that sentence is a thing that happens a lot when someone asks you about a question. You're like, I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't done such a thing yet. I wouldn't know.
But every word that, every time she's answered a question, it's definitely pointing more and more towards rebuilding a hole in purgatory.
I mean, what if we're just trying to throw out other options? What if, as I think that you may have said earlier, that we are the princess, and it's not that we are, we are the hero, we are the whatever. It's more of just we created an alternate being to then try to help get ourselves back together.
And it makes me think, since when we look in the mirror, all we see is like that monster, right?
The weird self, yeah. The weird vessel.
So, in Baldur's Gate, there's this origin you can start called the Dark Urge. Basically, it's a much darker version of the game's storyline because your character kills people off screen, and has no memory of doing it when it happens.
Yeah.
But if you give into the murder aspect of it, you get the ability to transform into this giant, very, very visceral looking monster.
Interesting.
So It makes me think of that. Especially if we're thinking that we are also the princess.
Yeah.
Like, they coexist very nicely.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't want to hurt you.
I mean, but one of our go-throughs is going to be, I'm going to kill you every single time.
Yeah.
I just noticed the,
isn't
like,
that what
undrawn
our
hand.
first try was?
No, because we didn't. There was a couple of times where it said slay the princess, but we decided to go through the options, and so it just said attack the princess instead. So if we're going for a murder route, we just click slay the princess. And murder route could also just be the step toward the cabin, step down the stairs. We don't do any other dialogue options.
Yeah.
We're just a murderer at that point.
Okay.
Oh, but did you see the interestingly undrawn hand? Like drawn but not there hand?
No.
On her right arm.
Oh, wait, yeah.
There's a drawn but not there arm.
There is.
Which is interesting, because I don't see any other...
Just a hand within the folds. It's very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, basically. I wonder if that has deeper meaning. But then, which one was that one? That was...
Is that one?
This one? Yeah, okay.
But I fear... but the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Gotcha.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
So what you're saying is, in order to have a more full-bodied experience, you need me to kill
I
you a
would
couple
be
times.
alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
True. I mean, I tried going the we love each other route, but I accidentally just made you a wraith instead. Let's see.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
I mean, how many versions of her has there been so far? We did the wraith and the big person.
The wraith and the demon?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Doesn't she almost sound like an AI, where she's like, tell me how to be a better AI?
I think it's intentional to like not have a sense of humanity with it, because she's not whole.
Right.
I'm ready to go back.
Interesting, I guess.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay. You and your weird undead body, currently.
We will meet again.
Jesus Christ. The shattering of my soul startles me every time.